Yes, so that brings us to the two debutants, Gill and Siraj. So I would say they have passed the first test of Test cricket with flying colours, with Siraj getting 2 wickets and Gill surviving the tough 1 hour of bowling from Australia. So your first views on that, Shashank bhai?
So when when Australia started bowling, I mean, if you look at Stark's first over, I doubt anybody would have survived that over without
Of course, yeah,
giving a wicket. That
yes,
was, I mean, all 6 pitches from Stark. And I think if Australia is made to play their own bowling, they will not cross 36. Is my gut feeling, because they were bowling superbly, and it's their own backyard. So they're far more confident in front of their own crowds. And Stark's first over was just truly amazing. I was like, each delivery I was thinking, just past 5 overs. It's total maybe 12, 13 overs to play. Let's just survive. And somehow after that initial struggle, Gill also almost gave away a catch, but somehow managed to uh, keep keep his composure together, and then you could see a flurry of boundaries. And his strike rate was good, I think 70 odd.
yeah,
That straight drive, and then what, once you hit a ball middle of the bat and it goes to a boundary, I think it does a world of good to your confidence. And that's
yes,
what Gill clearly showed. And I mean, even before this test, I think even if you've seen Gill in T20s, even in IPLs, he's not too much of a dasher, and
yeah,
he looks more composed, and he builds an innings. So I think the temperament wise, he's good to play in test.
yeah.
And like you said, he passed today's day with flying colors. I hope he goes on to score at least 50 tomorrow. But I think tomorrow's first session is going to be very, very critical for the test itself.
Yeah, and as you said, when the first few overs, when Stark and Cummins were bowling, it seemed as if every
Right.
ball will do something and there will be a wicket
Yes.
on every other ball.
Right.
So, how much of a credit do you give to Pujara? Because once Pujara came in, it seemed like, okay, it is not so difficult. You can face the ball, you can come back behind the line and play a defensive shot. So, doesn't that calm your nerves a little bit when you see somebody playing so well?
See, that's Pujara for you. He's a shock absorber. He'll absorb everything. He will play 100, 200 balls. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He can spend 3 days on the pitch. I think that's typically Dravid's style of play. Let him run 100 yards and come and bowl at 150 kilometers per hour. I'll just
Yeah.
do a drop dead, defense. And that's Pujara. And if you see the other end, somebody's just toiling with the ball. Nothing, no worries in terms of scoring the runs. Just buy time there, and you have to just survive 11, 12 overs. That gives, I think, definitely gives a peace of mind to the other non-striker end. I'll ask Mayank to share his views on this.
Yeah. So definitely a very good debut for Gill, even though I was rooting for Shaw to open, but just another chance. But I am really happy that Gill has done so well.
Now
Good
Shaw is
catch as
not
well.
coming back in this series, at least, I think.
I don't think he's coming back. It's anyway. I don't even know what will happen in next match once Rohit is in.
Yeah.
Who do you drop? Will Mayank Agarwal get an axe? I don't think he should, even though he has not done well right now. But I don't know how it will work out. So that's I think a debate for another time. But very good debut. Surviving that spell, it was very difficult. So well done. And as Shashank said, tomorrow's first session would be very, very crucial, very, very crucial. And I hope we don't lose more than a wicket. So then things would be much better. Uh, but talking about the other debutant,
Yes.
he has done so well. Like, I was surprised when you have a pacer in, sorry, you have a pacer who is bowling in Australia and you don't play him in first session. That was so surprising.
Yeah.
You have Jaddu and Ashwin bowling in tandem. What's happening? And suddenly he comes back in next session and he's reverse swinging. Now, was that a plan? It happened. I don't know. Probably they were trying in nets with old ball as well, and they decided that okay, this
Yeah.
guy will be our old ball specialist, and we will, use him as a weapon in that case, and
Mhm.
it worked. Now, again, we can be full of hindsight biases, but as long as it works out, you have to give credit to the captain for that. Like, very well done, very well used, I would say. The way he used Ashwin, the way he used his debutants, like, great job.
And
It
even
was,
that leg side catch, I mean, you had a fielder for that, so you can't just call it
Right.
a fluke, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
and it
Absolutely.
was not a fluke. You have to see how he bowled the previous balls, right? In the previous
Yes.
balls, he was trying to get the reverse swing away. This one was coming in. He was probably trying for an LBW or something, but he got a nick and it was caught in the leg slip. So it was a setup. There is no doubt it was a setup. Just that he probably would have wanted an LBW, which didn't happen, and that's why for a safeguard they had a leg gully. So that's I would still give complete credit to the bowler. So well done, very well set up.
Yeah. Word
Actually,
on
and
Siraj from you, yeah.
yeah, so even if you see the entire over of Siraj or the entire spell, first couple of overs, the ball that is seaming in, no, I think there was an LBW appeal, on-field umpire didn't say out, so they took a DRS, and ultimately it was umpire's call. So
Yeah.
of course it was drifting down leg. The second ball was again, I think just a couple of deliveries later, again a very beautiful delivery, almost looked like an LBW, but then Rahane didn't call for a DRS. So of course, at least to that batsman who got out on the leg gully, he was trying to drift the ball in, and twice I think he appealed for LBW, and once of course he got caught out. So the intention was same, keep the ball in, and hence one time he got lucky in terms of edge and leg catch at leg gully. So I think it was well planned. I mean, when we move to Rahane's section,
Yeah.
there is something which moves exactly, from here, which I would like to, speak in that section, of course.
Sure. So with that, let us move to that section.